we've got like everybody in the whole cabinet working on trying to get housing to be more affordable. We're going to have a plan, a big plan to announce sometime soon in the new year that's going to be really good news for the American people who feel like it's just not affordable to buy a home anymore.
The Trump administration is preparing to take on housing affordability in the coming days. Gen Z looking to be a major focus as Fox News poll reveals over 40% of young people say they're falling behind financially. Here to discuss it is Gen Z political commentator and Turning Point USA contributor Morgan McMichael. Hi, Morgan. It's great to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you.
So I want to look at some of these numbers real quick for the median age of first-time home buyers. So back in 1981, it was 29 years old, first-time home buyer. And then 2025, now you go to 40 years old is the median age for a first-time home buyer. Why do you think that's happened? Why is it so hard for young people to buy homes now?
Unfortunately, it is impossible for Gen Z to afford to buy houses. The unfortunate fact is that Gen Z men specifically, especially after the momentum from the 2024 election, want to move out of their parents' house. They want to buy homes. They want to start a family, but they're living in this never-ending debt cycle. We're living in a time where economy is the #1 issue. So I'm excited to see what the Trump administration has to say and do so that they can help continue to keep those promises made to my generation specifically. It really is like a time right now where Gen Zers left and right are struggling until they see the promises that are kept and actually affecting their wallets. They're going to be continuing to be stuck in this debt cycle and not being able to afford houses, which I know is the #1 issue right now.
You know, Morgan, we're going to hear from the Trump administration their plans for housing. Obviously, we're always a little bit concerned with, government involvement. We saw the government's role in the 2008 housing crash as well. But what do you want to hear from them? What would you like to hear?
I would really like to hear the Trump administration speaking to Gen Z directly, especially as we head into the 2026 midterms. I think it's really easy for Gen Zers to be swayed and hear a different perspective, and they want that economic pressure lifted off of them. So if they're able to offer tax credits, if they're able to offer some kind of assistance and stabilization when it comes to a rent or even just loans and being able to have more affordable mortgages so that they can actually start to raise a family. This is all about restoring the American dream and really protecting the American family. That's what this country was founded off of, and that's what we need to focus on.
Well, and to your point, I want to play this clip from Charlie Kirk on why housing, why owning a house and why owning a home is so important. Let's listen to this, and we'll get you on the other side.
How do we get more young people under the age of 35 to have equity in the system?
Yes.
Not the Democrat version of equity where they want to have redistribution, but actually, are they paying a mortgage? Do they own stuff? Or are they permanent renters? A permanent renting class in this country is the prerequisite, is the leading ingredient for radical politics that nobody wants to see. We need to reinvigorate the ownership economy.
Morgan, respond to that, what you just heard.
Charlie hit the nail on the head, and we are living in this never-ending rent and debt cycle, especially within the young generation. And this is why the work with Turning Point USA is so important, because we're actually talking about how these issues are affecting young people and offering solutions and, getting the voters to the ballot box, which I think is going to be super important heading into these midterms. I am hoping and I am praying, honestly, that the Trump administration is able to offer some relief to where that we can actually get to a society that actually is fostering and supporting young Americans. And I want to note, these Gen Zers are seeing how people or immigrants that are being prioritized within America. You're seeing immigrants receiving free housing, free healthcare. You're seeing immigrants even being prioritized in the job market. So these young Americans are fed up with seeing this kind of system and are wanting just a little bit more assistance so that they can live out the American dream too.
All right, Morgan, we'll leave it right there. Thanks so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. Great to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.